Good evening. I'm going to continue with the cabin story this evening. Give you a little break from the crafting. We could rent out the space afterwards. Would you feel comfortable? It would need to be someone that I trust. That's the only way. Then again, we can use it for visitors, Nicole suggested. Both ideas were sound ones. Jan had bought Sage's place, so he had money to put towards the renovations. Nicole and Sage would handle what they could, then call professionals for the other things. All new electric, plumbing, old things in the garage were thrown out or repurposed. "Did you see that bin?" Scott asked Abigail. "Yeah, looks like they're renovating the place. It makes it more their home. The only thing I may do eventually is build a studio here. I'll sell the one downtown. Why not keep it and make money off it? It's been so busy. It's good money for you," Abby pointed out. "For us," he corrected her. At the mansion, Mel was having second thoughts about the handy person. There actually wasn't much to repair. It would be a total waste of money. Moments later, his phone rang. "Who is this?" It was the receptionist, Cindy. He I don't have an appointment with him, but send him through. Seconds later, a knock at his door. "Come in," he said, all businesslike. "Hello, sir. My name is Aiden Smith. We spoke on the phone about the handyman position." "Yes, we did. I've been thinking it over, and I don't see much of a need for one. I believe the old girl is in pretty good shape. It would be a waste of both of our time." The guy didn't flinch. "I wouldn't want to go against your decision, but I think differently. Can I show you what I mean?" The men stepped outside. "You see the sill here?" Aiden pointed to the rot. He proceeded around the outside of the mansion. Mel was impressed, and then showed the man through the mansion room by room. "The top floor is my residence." "Okay," said Aiden. Back in the office, he inquired as to Mel's thoughts now. "You certainly opened my eyes to a lot I hadn't noticed. I believe I've changed my mind." As Aiden was completing his application, Abigail came in. "Hello. I didn't know you were in a meeting." "It's fine. This is our newest employee, Aiden Smith." "Hello, Aiden." They shook hands. "I wasn't aware we were hiring anyone." "This is our new handyman." "We... Do we need one?" "Yes, he's pointed out a number of repairs needed," Mel informed her. "If you don't mind, I'd like to see." The three made their way through the mansion and around the outside. "Well, looks like you're going to be busy. Aiden, welcome to the family." "You look familiar." Aiden tried to place her. Mel wondered if this was a fan from the bar. "Do I? I don't believe I've ever met you," she said. "I know, you sing. I seen your video." "Abigail, are you comfortable with this?" Mel asked. "I'm fine with it. Listen, I've got to get back. I was just bringing these files in, and I wanted to say hello." The friends hugged and she bid Aidan goodbye. Days went along. Aidan took one problem at a time. Mel was impressed with his work. The ladies were impressed with his looks. He was definitely eye candy for them. Jan met up with Mel at work. They were spending a night at the mansion. So, who's the hunky one the girls can't get enough of? That's Aidan. You didn't say he was built like a brick shithouse. Jan laughed. Calm down. You have me, remember? He took her around her waist. I recall something about that. She smiled. There was something about Jan that kept his attention. She was so down to earth. The women at the mansion were enamored with Aidan. Those that could bake were baking cookies and cakes. Others brought leftovers from homemade meals. On this particular day, Mel was going to be late. Abigail made her way in to handle a couple of the in-person run-throughs. Hi, Aidan. What's on tap for today? She asked, sitting behind her desk. I'll be working on the fireplace in the ballroom. Is that all right? It's fine. I'll only be bringing the couples in to look. We don't know if they'll choose us. Why not? This is a great place. I'll have the room looking shipshape in no time, Aidan told her. Just make sure the workspace is clean. I know that doesn't make sense, but I know what you mean. I'll keep it neat. They'll be so impressed they'll tell all their friends. And the fact you have a great-looking handyman will only add to their visual delight. Aidan had a broad smile. You're going to fit in just fine. Please, don't distract the girls from their work too much. Oh, and dating is fine, but at work, keep it professional. If you're on the outs, don't bring it here. Clear lines were drawn. Understood. Aidan debated on his next sentence. Any chance you'll be singing at the bar soon? She was slightly surprised. I'm not sure. I really enjoy your voice. It's beautiful. Thank you. That's kind of you to say. Is there any chance you'll release songs that can be bought online? Aidan was eager to know. Possibly, but not for a while. Abigail changed the subject. You best get started on the fireplace. Sure thing, boss. And off he went. The two appointments came. Abigail took them to see the large ballroom. Both parties were impressed not only with the space, but with how neatly repairs were being done. Anyone who takes this much pride in their space deserves all my business, the first appointment commented. The second said she had 2 more daughters to marry off, and this would be the place. She even inquired as to the status of the handyman. Things were moving along well at the mansion. When Mel arrived, she filled him in on the outcome of the appointments. Great! His eyes brightened. Did you explain things to him? Regarding dating? Abby knew what he meant. Yes, loud and clear. Scott and Ben worked on the songs Abigail had recorded. A couple of days, they can be released, Ben assured Scott. I'll have to see what she says. I don't want to fuck up. As much as I want to put her voice out there, Scott admitted. What are you going to do if her music takes off? Don't know. We'll deal with that when it happens. Getting back to work, Ben's question remained in Scott's mind. He wondered if he'd be jealous. Depended on how popular she became, or maybe it wouldn't bother him at all. It was Friday, so Scott left the studio to pick up Abigail for lunch as a surprise. The receptionist directed him to the dressing rooms. They were in need of repair. Scott stood outside, listening to the conversation between Abigail and Aidan. They sounded like two old friends. They were sharing memories similar to each other. Scott began to feel a distance. He couldn't relate to all the things they were talking about. The excitement he had felt was short-lived. The age difference was obvious at this moment. Those old second thoughts were flooding in. And we're going to leave it there for this evening. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, I think I will show you how nice and neat things are. Okay, put that on. Okay, I've gone through here. As you can see, I sorted everything out from there, so it looks better. The skull I did is here. All of this is all cleaned up. Back in there we have some stuff. And this dowel, I decided to put those. And why is the dowel there? Because hubby put a lock on here so I could clean up everything that was down here. So I just have all the boxes I did. My Christmas stuff with part of the Halloween guy from outside. And then in here, that's what the dowel's for. So that I can keep, whoops, let me move this back. So that I can keep all of my paints in here a bit better. And then the containers that you've seen me using, I placed them all in here. It fits a lot better. The basket that the paints were in, that went down the chute. It was in bad condition. Wooden beads, some pieces from a necklaces from the family that broke. I put them in here. I never think of them to use them, but they're there. Those are from the Yule log that need to be fixed, or they need batteries in them, I should say. And then I neatened up down here. I think that St. Patrick's Day thing is gonna go downstairs. So that's all that. I was very, very happy with all of that. So I got rid of quite a bit of stuff. Went down the chute. Made me extremely happy. So, and the Clodopin, I don't even know where the heck I put it. I was not paying attention. So I'm using, like we have out in the living room, a screwdriver. Works just as well. Next spot will be under here. But yeah. So this is it. Nice clean space now to go ahead and do crafts on. But I thought I would do some reading of the cabin. As I had stated before, I had some people saying that they missed me reading it, so there you go. And I do have another book that I've completed like this, and I have another one I just started. So, the story that never ends. The cabin continues, a 30-plus year love story. What did I put on the front of this? The feeling is deep and sincere. This you must understand. The emotion is from the core. Never deny the feelings. It's a need to grab hold tight and never let go. There's a pride in watching him, to realize he is a part of my life, to realize we go on side by side. You've gotten me through more than you'll ever know. Bring yourself to me so I can hold you forever. And the other one is, Emotions pure and strong, never wavering, always loyal, no matter how much distance between them. The only man who ever meant anything to her. He is now by her side. Her comfort can never be explained. A love lasting forever. There you go. Okay, so thank you to my YouTube family for coming by to hear more of the cabin story. And to anyone new, please check out my other videos. There may be something that interests you more than a story being read. If there is, remember, thumbs up, leave a comment, share it out. Greatly appreciate it. While you're here, do consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do, remember to click the notification bell so that you'll know the next time that I upload. And until the next time, as always, from what was a beautiful day here in Ottawa, ciao for now.